Hello folks, welcome to another video. I've got a bit of a different one for you today. I am going to be building my first ever pedal board. I've got all the pedals here ready to go. Two things I want to make clear first of all is one, first time ever building a pedal board, so any mistakes that I make in the order or anything like that, I will rearrange, and maybe some suggestions in the comment section for that as well. And also I need to apologise if the audio and video quality isn't very good. I'm using my old smartphone as I have sold my camera and camera gear in order to fund more music stuff. So apologies for that in advance. This is going to be a lower than usual quality video, but it'll be a bit of fun, and I will show you all of my pedals that I bought, and then we'll get on to the build. Hello folks, so you join me on the floor and I'm going to show you all the different things I've put together today to make my first board, and then I will put you somewhere where you can see the whole build process take place. This is going to be cutting the Velcro, sticking the things down, getting it in order. The playthrough will be on a separate video because it's late and I can't make the noise, unfortunately. So the playthrough will come probably tomorrow or the next day. So where should I start? Right, I've gone for, to start, a tuning pedal, which is the Landlord Effects something or other. Landlord lock-in, there you go, see, I don't know what, we know what it is. It's just a basic tuning pedal. The reason why I went for one is just to have at the start of the signal chain as kind of like a kill switch. So that's the first pedal. Then I've gone on to the Crybaby wah pedal. So in store I tried this against what I convinced I was going to get, which was a V847. Now, in store I had the setup as similarly to my own as I can. Pretty much the same guitar, same amp, same head. The only thing that was different was the speakers were different. Maybe one or two of the other effects were different, but it was as close as I could get. And I was convinced I'd get the VX47, but I really preferred this one. So there we go. And you should always get what you like the sound of, no matter what advice you're told. If just whatever you like yourself, you're paying for it, you're using it, so you get it. Right then, so we've done the tuner and the wah. Now these next three are actually massively Dave Simpson inspired, so if you're catching a view of this video, shout out to you. I've got an Edward compressor, which I haven't even opened yet. There we go, it's in there, Edward compressor. I've got a Governor, sort of similar-ish to a Blues Driver really, but that's the Governor pedal just there as well. And a Boss DS1. So they're my three main kind of overdrive / compression pedals. Have I got any more? No, I think that's it for the pedals. So 5 pedals altogether. I swore there was 6, but it's 5. So there we are, 5 pedals altogether, and to power them, and I've just foreseen an issue actually with this power setup that I've gone for. Yes, didn't think of that at the time. Anyway, so I've gone for kind of an entry-level Boss power adapter, PCA 230 or something, I think, yeah, PCA 230. That's that. Then that spiders off into a 5-way male-female splitter thingy-majiggy. Some patch cables, and that would take me on to the board, which is a Pedal Train Nano, which comes with lots of Velcro, tape, and a bag as well. So, the signal chain that I think I'm going to do, which you're going to watch me do as well, I'm going to start with the tuner, then I'm going to go over to the whammy pedal, which won't fit on here, but the rest will. I'm going to start with the tuner, go over to the whammy pedal, come back over to the compressor perhaps, then the 2 overdrives. I think that clears me out. Now, the issue I've just foreseen a second ago is the power. Because the wah pedal won't fit on here, I'm going to have the tuner powered there, then which I did get the longer patch cables as well as some shorter ones. I've got some longer ones, so that's okay. But power-wise, these have got to go from the tuner back to the wah, and then from the wah back to the next pedal along. They're not going to be long enough, and I didn't realise that at the time. So if that's battery powered as well, which I'm hoping it is, we'll find that out now. Yes, it's battery powered, 9-volt battery powered. So that's going to have a 9-volt battery in it and run on its own battery. Yes. That should work. I've never built one before, but I think it'll work. That'll be powered by 9-volt, the rest will be powered by the Spider, and there'll be a spare outlet, because I think it's a 5-way. So, gone for all that. I'm going to put you somewhere you can see. I'm going to forget the camera's there and just crack on with the build. Right then, so that's roughly where I'm going to, hopefully, I mean, like I said before, I apologise for the quality not being very good, but unfortunately, things have to go in order to get other things at the moment. So, I'm just going to crack on. I did cut off a bit of this. Now, I'm guessing, going off what a Velcro pair of shoes is like, the rough bit is always the bit you take on and off all the time. So that's the logic I'm going to apply to this board. I'm going to put the soft, fluffy bit on the board and the rough, Velcro-y bit on the pedals themselves, starting with the tuning pedal I said. So I'm going to get that as far over the board as I can. First time ever doing this, and it's on camera, and it's on a shitty camera phone. But there we go. Let's just go for it and see what happens, eh? So, there we go. That sticks out on there. Imagine if the people from that pedal show ever watched this, they'd be like, I remember my first beer. That's definitely what they'd be like. Right, so now, that's going to have to go on there. I'm just going to do all this just kind of roughly, really, because why not? It's a bit of fucking Velcro. You get it wrong, you can always do it again. Oh. I wonder if this is like even remotely the right way to do it. It seems to be. Although that doesn't feel like that rough. So, what the fuck? It's not like any kind of Velcro I've ever seen. If I just grab this, what a donkey dick! I grabbed the same roll twice. Jesus Christ! Like I said, I was just going to go for this and see what happened. It's not going well so far, but fuck it, we'll carry on. There we go. That feels much more like Velcro. Right, let's cut that there. And this is my smallest pedal as well, so that bit might not even be used anymore. Never mind, maybe they give you a lot of room for error on these rolls. Right, there we go, snippy snippy. Oh. That's already on there. Stick this on the back of this. Kind of just, I want to go just over the switch, thinking about that, it'll always be pushed that way, so. Yes. Haha. There we go, look. I have that really close to the edge, because that's my first point of call. It works. Sort of. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. We'll see. Never know. Right, so right now the next thing in the chain, it's not really matter for the board, but in the chain would be the whammy pedal. So, I mean, to be fair, you can get them pretty close, can't you? So maybe that power thing won't be an issue after all. I don't know. Let's just go for it and see. So the next thing along. Yeah, because that would be, I'm going to kind of half mock this as I go along and just hope that it's reasonably entertaining to watch. It'll be entertaining for me to watch back when I've got more familiar with pedals. That's the main thing. Hopefully the quality is like even remotely decent as well. Right, so 2 patch cables, quite long actually, so that's decent. So that's going to go from here. Could probably use these, it comes with these ties as well, I could probably tidy it up like that. I'm a sucker for being tidy about everything, so even though I haven't got room on the board for this, don't be surprised if I've got some sort of weird modification I'll make to make it fit somehow. Right, which is the input and which is the output? It's not labelled. Fucking marvellous, but it's not labelled. Wow, I'll Google that afterwards. Oh no, it is, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. So, it says instrument or amplifier doses. What would that be? I guess it'd be. I mean, this is not a good idea to film this first time. There's people screaming right now, going, "Obviously, it's which side?" It's the second in line, right? So it's going to be instrument, isn't it? Yes. And then back from the amplifier out to the next pedal in line. I think that's right, and I could be wrong, but there we are. So that leaves me a lot of cable left over. That's frustrating, but it's best to have too much than too little. You can always, and you never know, you know, it gives you room to wander off with the wah pedal. So that's that. The next thing in line, it's weird, like I'm like a really visual thinker kind of thing. Everything has to be laid out in front of me the way it's going to be, and that, knowing that comes before that is like fucking my mind. But there we are. So the second long one would then come out of here like that and go into the next pedal in line. So that's going to be the only messy bit of my board really, but first board I've ever had. I mean, you know, I'm pretty pleased with it, to be fair, or I think I'm going to be pleased with it. So I'm on to my third pedal now, which I said would be the compressor. Now in the comments, let me know if a compressor should come before the drives, or should it be in between two drives, or what. I will mess around with it anyway, but because at the moment I'm just going to go with it being I'll tell you what, they're a bit awkward. I'm going to go with it being, right, so it's going to go there. I'm going to go with it being before the drives, so that's my plan at the minute. Right, now which did I say was on here again? The sticky stuff is going to be on the pedal. Yes, there we are. So this, which is now that bit's now spare. Save it. And yeah, should you go that way or that way? Another thing, see? I mean, I guess you should go like with the grain, so to speak. Not that there's grain, but you know what I mean. Alright, so cut that there. This is going to be a long ass video because I'm not going to bother editing it. Maybe I'll fast forward a few bits, but we don't know, do I? I haven't got a fucking clue, but. Right. That is the input, isn't it? Yes. So that's. Yeah, that's about where I want it. Yeah, I can roughly guess that. Lace that down there. Oh, yeah. That's about where I said. Cool beans. Same again with this bit. Rather than editing, I'll probably put some timestamps in the video and then just be like, yeah, skip to here if you're bored and want to see the end result or whatever. That can be way shorter than that. Let's go about there. Snip, 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 snip. Very sharp scissors, I have to say. Right. Fucking mess my living room is making. Stick it on the back there. Stick it down. Fucking banging bet. Look at that. 2 pedals in out of 5. And a mock setup as we go along. In. Cool, blimey. Long and thin goes too far in. Let's tidy up a bit as we go along, because I'm, like I said, way OCD about tidiness and shit. Right, now, here's another question. Do I go governor first? Because that's the distortion that's going to be on basically all the time. This is going to be by far my most used pedal. This is the key bit, and again, inspired by Dave Simpson's board, so thank you very, very much. Or do I go, I think the DS one I'll have on the end, and then I'll leave space on the board for one more pedal in the future, like a reverb pedal to go in the loop or something. Where's my patch cables? Here we go. Got some snazzy braided patch cables there. God blimey. They go like that, don't they? So I've seen them on the old rig rundown videos and stuff. So that's going to sit there like that. There might not be enough room on this board for another pedal. I don't think there will. Would you know? Right, so that's going to go there. I need a soft bit. So we'll put that to the side a minute. Stick that like down there. Oh, it's a bit short. It'll do. There's a bit of a theme here. It'll do. The way I see it, it's only Velcro, and like it's just like it's Velcro, and I can get Velcro anytime. I can change it whenever. So put that down there like that. Maybe, oh, possibly should have gone a bit more in than that. Oh, there we go. Aha. Now get the hard bit as well. There we go. Measure the pedal up to it. I'm getting pins and needles sat here, I guess. No good. That'll make me rush, which will make me make a mistake. It's like, imagine how I feel building this. And like I said to you at the start of the video, you'd have to wait till tomorrow or something to hear it. I'm legit going to have to wait till tomorrow to hear it as well. Because my missus would go crazy if I work the amp on and make loads of noise. Which is fair enough. Because it is bloody loud. Let's stick that there. That's there. Haha, very nice. I am absolutely not going to have room for another pedal on this board. It's smaller than you think. So far we have 3 pedals and they are roughly stuck down. I mean, they don't feel like super stuck down, honestly. But it'll do. So I've got a wah. No, I've got my tuner, then my wah, then my compressor, then my gain. Now I'll stick this bad boy on there as well, using the last patch cable that I've got. Like, it's crazy to think that I could do all this and it just not work. Oh, that sucks so bad. And then that's going to be going to my amp then. The output of that will be straight to the amp. Looks quite cool though, I have to say. Like, for my first ever board, I think that's pretty good. Stick that. Got quite a bit of that left over as well, so if I've made a mistake, it don't matter too bad. Definitely no more room on this board though. So folks, if you're thinking about buying a pedal train, and I know I've seen Andertons have got like a bundle deal on effects pedals at the moment that are all that tuner sized with this exact board. So you'll fit approximately, you'll fit 4 average size pedals on it, or possibly like 6 of the really small pedals. So might be useful to someone to know that. Probably not, but there we are. Oh shit, oh no. I think I've done that wrong. Why is it? Eh? Oh, what? No, confused. Hang on. Oh, it's longer than fucking hell. Never mind. Let's carry on as we were, eh? So, I wonder if I'll actually upload this. Fast forward these bits. Do that. No, wrong. That soft bit goes on the board. Nearly made a mistake there, see? But I didn't. I think I'm a bit excited. Stick that on the board. Match this one to the pedal. Oh, I suppose I could just copy it on there, can I really? Should have done that in the first place. Inexperience. First time ever, folks. It's like all my playing's been done through software modelling, like that you've heard before. And now I've got the real deal ready to start gigging and stuff. Probably leads me on to my next point actually. If anyone's watching this who's local, who wants to start a band of some description, I am more than willing. Give me a message on Facebook or something. Right, stick that on there, lovely job, good size. And then on the board. Right, that one's the best I've done so far, so I got better as I went along, which figures. Right, there we go. So, folks, oh, can I change the camera? Yes, I can. Right, hang on. Or is that just taking a picture of myself? Yeah, that is taking a picture of myself. Oops, so I can't change the camera. So, this is my board, if I can get the angle right. So, comes in here first. Then goes to the wire pedal, which wouldn't fit on the board. Then comes back round to the compressor. First to the overdrives, second to the distortions, and then out to the amplifier. So, let me know if that's in the right order. Hopefully you've had a laugh watching me build this pedal board. Actually, one thing I will do, I'll test out the power supply as well while we're here, why not? See how that works. Oh, I've got pins and needles. Bad. Bad. Anyway. Right, so I've got this spidery thing. Alright, I still think the wire might need a battery, but luckily it has a battery compartment. So that comes off there and does all kinds of weird shit. This is my plug. Oh, I've got bad pins and needles now. That's quite long actually, honestly. It's handy. So that goes in there, like that. That would go into one of the various dodgy power supplies inside of a pub, or my house. Ugh. God, this rather why my wire OCD is flying off the handle here. I'm like, whoa, too many wires. Ah, these pins and needles. Oh my God, hang on. Whew, shit house. So yeah, another question I just thought, does it matter? Do they have to be powered in the same order that they're in the chain? I've never heard anyone answer that before, because it's probably fucking obvious. But I don't know. So I'm just going to pretend. Plug that in there. Plug that in there. That in there. I feel like an actual pro at the moment. Do you know that? I feel like I'm a full-on musician about to go and do Glastonbury or some shit. Last one over here. So that works. Assuming I'm within I don't know, how long do you say that is, Paulie? Assuming I'm within probably 10 feet of a plug, I'll be good. So, those wires are not cool. Like, I'm not happy with them wires at all. We should all be wireless by now on electric and shit. However, there is long enough distance between the wire, wherever I put it, and the pedal, and the next pedal in line, so that's really handy. Give you a quick little overview of what I'm on about these wires. I suppose that's the perils of real analog pedal boards, is the wires. So, all them wires there just to have your pedals. That's some serious wireage. But it's all good. So, I think I'm going to wrap the video up there, to be fair. I'll do a playthrough of it. So, again, thanks to Dave for giving me the inspiration. Yeah, I got a message come through. The advice and all right, loads of stuff really. You've been answering a lot of questions, so thanks for that. I hope you found the video decent, even though the quality will be bad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.